Tailwind CSS Box module, which is padding, margin, content, and borders. So let's start with padding. With padding, this is how you define one using a P. So you have P0, which is padding 0. You have PX, which is padding to the X direction, left and right. PY to the Y direction, top and bottom. PS, which is inline stats, it has to do with text. And then PE also has to do with text to the end. There are a lot of definitions for paddings in the Tailwind CSS documentation. One thing you should note is that before you define anything, you should check the documentation for the values at the end, because you may guess, but not every value is included. So let's take a look at it. Let's apply some padding in our text that we wrote the last time, and let's see how it works. So we copied this from the documentation the last time, and it has a pattern. So let's see how it works. So this is how it looks with a pattern 6. Let's take it out and see how it looks now. You see that it goes back to having no pad with no space around it and all that. So let's bring that back to 6. Let's increase it to P8. So this is padding all around 8. Gives it a lot of room. Now let's try and add some padding to this text. So we are going to do PS4. Fortunately for us, VS Code has Tailwind in it, so it gives you the values that are already there. So let's do PS4 and let's see how this chit chat is supposed to move. So it gives you a padding from the start of the text. So enough of that. Let's add some padding to this also and see how it looks like. So let's do padding 1 and let's see what it gives us. Let's see 4. So it's going to give us a padding at the top and at the bottom. Voila. So it gives you a padding at the top and at the bottom. We can't see the bottom because there are no text under it for it to see. So let's just add another. Let me add another P tag. Let's see, yes, and then you would see the effect of the P button. So you see there's a lot of space. If we increase this to 8, yeah, you realize that there's a lot of space between. So we want, let's apply another padding stats. That's padding S3 to Robbie standard. One thing we can actually do is these two texts are at the same place. So we could create a div, put this in it, and let's try and add this to this class to the whole div and see if it takes effect. Let's just take effect on them. Let's increase it so that we can see that it takes effect for the 2 of them. And yeah, that's it for patterns. Let's go back to the documentation and see what else we can try with padding. So padding rights, we have padding rights which we could use. Also, we have padding bottom. Also, we have padding left, PX. Yeah, we've already taken a look at PX and PY. So if you don't want to use PX and PY, if you don't want to use PS, you can use just padding them. If you want to define just padding, the left padding should be different from the right padding. So let's try that. So we use, so this is fine. Let's do PX. PX, what this is what happened. But let's just take padding left. It's still the same because you are doing to the left. Let's do padding right. 6. We also take effect back because there's no text pads. So that's it for paddings. Enough of paddings. Now let's take a look at margin. Margin is pretty much the same thing, just that it's going to use M. So MR, same thing, M right. Margin right, 0. Margin left, 0. Orders. So let's add some margins to that and see how they work. So let's add a margin to this margin. Let's do margin top. Let's see how that works. See it is. Let's try and do margin wide. M wide. Again, M1 is margin top, margin. Because there's a margin bottom, it pushed this down. And because the whole div, so the margin top, margin bottom pushes this down. Okay, so now let's try and add some margins to this margin. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Gives a lot of space over here, and let's do margin bottom. That's so far. Yeah. Simpler, you could do MY since you're using the same buttons, MY. Voila, it's still the same. It didn't move, it didn't change. If you do MX4, it takes effect on the left and the right. So yes, that's for margins. Let's go back to the documentation and see if we create any margin. We also have inline start over here. Margin, inline start, margin, inline. So let's try margin, inline start. I want to see how it works on the head. Okay, so let's do margin start. 2. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah. Sends it back to this. So we have an items center over here. So basically what it did was, because it's before it just ignored the item center and it set it to the left and gave it a margin 2 from the beginning. We'll see over here. Let's do margin edge. There we go. That's it for. I think that's it for margin. Nothing much. You just have to explore them. You just have to explore it and get to know how you can use it to your advantage. So these are some of the examples and action. And yeah, let's move on to the next. The next thing we are going to do is our borders. Borders will help. I think borders will help us get to see these things really much. Tailwind CSS has a lot of border definitions. Border width, border radius, border colors, dividers, and all that. But we won't go through all. We'll go through a few and some fun ones that I think may be useful in building a website. So let's start with the border itself. This is the definition how you define borders. Let's take a look at, let's apply some borders to our web and see how it looks. So targeting this div, let's do border. Let's just do basic border things. You can increase the width of the borders. You can increase the width of the borders round. You can increase just the left and right. Let's give this div a pattern so that we'll be able to see the borders on the left and the right. So let's give them give this div a margin so that we'll be able to see the borders on the left side. So let's do margin. Let's see margin 4. I want it to take around. Okay, perfect. Let's go a bit. So let's do 8. So that is perfect. So now let's take a look at what border I want to upload the borders. We can give it a border width of 8. Let's see how that looks. It will be very thick. Yeah. And yes, very faint, but I'm sure you guys can see how it looks. Let's move to border radius. So border radius, you can define the corners and how it should look like. So let's do rounded, just rounded. It says rounded. Can do rounded, so rounded itself gives it the default size of 4 pixels. Rounded MD, large, Excel, have a lot of it. Have a lot to play with. You can leave the top and you can leave the down. You can take the right and you can take the left. So let's do rounded first, then see how it looks like. So rounded. Yeah, give it a small rounded corners. Let's do rounded. Let's see how it looks. It will give you sort of a circle. Hoping that's what it gives you. And yeah, it gives you a circle. So yeah, this is how rounded also looks like. Let's try and do the right and the left, top right, top left, and take rounded top. No, I want it to be large. Okay, so let's take rounded. Sorry, let's take rounded top large. Let's see how it is different. So we're going to replace this with this. That the top here is the top corners are rounded and the bottom is flat. I don't think you guys can see it very well. Okay, let me increase it then you can see how we do it. Increase it to clear so this would exactly the same. Okay, this is a lot. Let's go to border colors. Let's move on to border colors. So border colors, they have a lot of colors. This one for you. You can find it anyhow you want. Okay, red always works. So let's take red. Let's see how our borders look like. This is much prettier. Can do blue? Let me just try. Yeah, it's yes, that should be it for borders. We have divide width. And this how it looks. We could just explore the documentation to see how it will look. Okay guys, and that's a wrap for today. In today's video, we took a look at CSS Box module in Tailwind CSS, which consists of margin, paddings, and borders. I hope you learned a lot. You go back to the documentation and explore for yourself. And I'll see you in the next video.